Good evening, friends. My name is Rohan Vasudev, and I'm going to be telling you how to configure Visual Studio with Unity. So, what is Visual Studio? It is an integrated development environment, which is IDE, which is developed by Microsoft, used to develop user interfaces, web applications, mobile applications, and cloud based applications. Also, the code can be written in C Sharp, C, Visual Basic, Python, and many other languages altogether. Visual Studio supports 32 languages. Visual Studio is also available for both Windows and Mac operating system. So there are three editions for Microsoft Visual Studio, and they are as follows, as we can see here. First one is the community edition, which is a free version. Any individual developer can basically develop free or paid applications using that. The features are more or less similar to the professional edition. Professional edition is a paid and commercial version. You need to pay if you want to download or install. Basically, they provide you with a free trial, but once a free trial is over, then you need to pay for professional, both for professional and enterprise editions. So what are the steps basically to install Visual Studio in Unity? Okay. The first step is to simply go on to Microsoft Visual Studio download page. So I have dropped in a link over here. This is the link for that. Now, what next? What next to do once you go on this link? Once you go on this link, you will find a button which is download Visual Studio. You just have to click on the button, which will take you to another page. Okay, where you can actually choose the version that which Visual Studio you want to install or download. So once you click on previous button, then that will take you to this page, which is https://visualstudio.microsoft.com/downloads. Okay, and this is how the page will look like. This is Visual Studio 2022. There are other options as well. If you want, you can download Visual Studio 2019 also. Once you come here on this page, on the downloads page for Visual Studio, okay, you need to click on the free download for community version, because we are going to use a free version here. We are not going to use professional or enterprise versions because these are paid versions. So we're going to click on this button, which is free download. And once you click on this button, what will happen next? It's very simple. It will start installing the installer. So the installer for Visual Studio basically will get installed, which will be an exe file. So you just have to click on that exe file and start the installation process. So once the installation process gets started, you will see something like this particular screen. And in this screen, you will see a workloads tab here. You just have to select a workloads tab. Okay, and in the workloads tab, you have to check game development with Unity here. Okay, this is very important part while installing Visual Studio for Unity. So you just have to check this, and then once this is clicked or checked, you just have to click on the install button to proceed with the installation process. Create a new project using Unity Hub. Once the project is created, you will find edit option inside the Unity editor. You just have to click on the edit option, and then you have to select the preferences option. So once you click on the preferences option, it will open a pop-up window, which will be an external tool here. It will open something like this. Okay. Now inside the preferences window, you will have to select external tools here. Okay, so once you click on the external tools, what you will have to do is, for the external script editor, you will have to attach version which you have just downloaded, Visual Studio 2019. So once this is done, from here on, what we need to do is, you need to go on to your Windows tab inside your Unity editor and select package manager. So once you click on that package manager, in the Windows tab, you will see a screen like this, and you will have to type in Visual Studio Code Editor inside here in the search box, or just by typing Visual, you will find package which will be named by Visual Studio Code Editor. So you just have to check on it. And then once this process is done, you're free to actually use Visual Studio or C# inside your Unity editor. So thank you guys for the session. I'll see you in the next session. Thank you so much, guys.